All right, hello everyone, and welcome to Q&A live stream number 163. It is approximately 8:14 p.m. right here on the East Coast in the great state of New Jersey. Today is Friday, July 2nd, 2021, and yes, this Sunday is 4th of July, with July 5th on Monday being 4th of July observed. Uh, so offices will be closed this Monday, and offices will resume on Tuesday, July 6th, 2021. So obviously, the current time right now, it's 8:14. So I hope everyone had a wonderful week. We do have some videos that are going to be going on at least for a little bit. So that's very exciting, of course. So obviously no store closings at the moment. I really thought we were going to get another round of Sears and Kmart store closures, but I guess not. I guess they're sticking with the four at least, but we could see another round maybe this month. If not this month, then after this round of liquidation concludes, then we should see a round by the 26th of August. But again, for the time being, it of course is a prediction. Oh man, you're sick? Oh man, that stinks. Damn. That really stinks. Do you have a cold? You have a common cold, or I mean, I hope you don't have COVID. Hopefully, you're fully vaccinated. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Feel better, definitely. So, hi, Schwazi, how are you? I'm doing very well, actually. Thank you for asking. I'm very happy that it's 4th of July weekend. Good news is I don't have anything coming up major. So, are you fully vaccinated though, Butter Boy? But that's good. You tested negative for COVID. Yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that stinks. Darn, that stinks. That really stinks. I'm sorry to say. Feel better though, but I'm pretty good. Shwazi, how are you? So it'll take a couple of minutes. We'll probably have some more people hop on the stream. But okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you we didn't get vaccinated yet. Oh, well, with the Delta variant of COVID around, I do strongly encourage it. I'm not going to say that you should get vaccinated, but given this Delta variant of COVID, I would strongly recommend it. If not sooner, maybe once you get past your cold. I would strongly recommend getting the vaccine for COVID. Because obviously with the Delta variant and things are it's a little on the edge. I know some people are jumping the gun and they're saying, oh. But I would get it sooner than later. Yeah, it was a very long one, the last stream, because a lot of people were asking lots of questions. I almost didn't want to get off, but I was honestly just tired at that point, and I just I had to call it a night after that. I was very tired, but yeah, I'm back here again streaming tonight. It's a Friday, 4th of July weekend, and everyone's excited. I know there was a lot of people traveling. Yours truly is staying right here this weekend. I do not plan on traveling anywhere unless my friends pull something together, and I mean like absolute very last minute. Other than that, I really don't have any plans for 4th of July, and I'll be staying here basically. And, honestly, that's a good thing because the weather forecasts are going to be nothing but an absolute disappointment for 4th of July weekend. So, first of all, I'm very happy to, first of all, not have. Not have to be sitting in traffic right now or being at a crowded restaurant, say on the Jersey Shore. So that's a good thing right now. I mean, and I'm not going to push anybody. Again, it's your choice. But I do strongly recommend, especially with the Delta variant, I do strongly recommend you should take a look. I'm not saying make an appointment and go tomorrow, but what I'm saying is you should seriously consider it. I would say no later than mid-July, because the Delta variant is very, very bad. It's probably the worst variant of COVID. We've had the Alpha variant, but the Delta variant is not good. So I do recommend, if you are getting that vaccine and if you are going to be in certain settings where you have the potential to catch the disease, and it's a terrible disease, I do strongly recommend getting that vaccine probably before you go back to school. That's my recommendation. Yours truly has been fully vaccinated. I got my first dose in April, and then I actually got my last dose on the last day of my spring semester. What a fitting way to end a remote spring semester. So, but I would definitely take a look into that vaccine, definitely before you go back to school. So, oh, it's in the 50s. Oh, wow, that's yeah. Who's this is weird. I thought we would have more people on here. I wonder who else could be. Uh, it'll take a little bit for people to come on. People might also have Friday night plans, so that's fine. I mean, I'm not, we'll see. We'll see how it goes for a little bit. But yeah. So Hilco finished up liquidating PetSmart. Actually, let me see. Yeah, they didn't remove it yet. They'll probably remove it first thing Tuesday morning, and then currently SB360 is only doing those 4 stores. It's crazy of how Love's. Uh, oh, I agree. Yeah. But I agree. I mean, I'm glad a lot of people are fully vaccinated, but yeah, there's still people that have to get vaccinated. So that is a good thing. So, anyways, moving on from colds and COVID, we'll actually go ahead and switch gears here. So, do we have any store closings at the moment? I don't mean to ask everybody, but I mean, I was looking around, and I was looking, and the media literally waited 2 weeks to post that Sears Westland, Michigan article. I mean, and this is something this is something that really infuriates me, because that closing we found out obviously on the 17th. It should have been reported that day. Here we are, almost 4th of July weekend. Uh, Here we have the article. I mean, why would you wait? And it's funny too. When Walmart puts out something, you see articles almost everywhere for that thing. But when a Sears in Westland, Michigan, they wait 2 weeks to do an article. I mean, when you find out about the closing, the absolute second you find out about that closing, you put an article up. And I'll give credit to whatever the Tahoe paper is out in California. The second they found out the closing, there was the article. But for Sears, nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be found. 2 weeks after. It's sad that they probably used my video too, honestly, because that video about the Sears in Westland, Michigan, I mean, that's been up for almost 2 weeks now. So, but it's just that's just something that kind of pisses me off a little bit. But guess business writers in media's and actual media companies, show favoritize where their priorities are. Because if that happened to Walmart and Target, article would instantly be up. Instantly. So, anyways, let me get back to the rest of the probably. But even then, it should have been out the day that the closing was announced. So, New Jersey is safe. Yeah. Yeah, no, Kenneth Williams, I absolutely have to agree. New Jersey's 70% vaccinated. There was something today with the governor saying he was going to bring back masks. I mean, New Jersey's 70% fully vaccinated. What are you going to bring back masks for? I get it with the Delta variant, but we're not a state that's in danger. States that are in danger that, have lower vaccination rates, like in the South and the middle of the country. So I'm pretty good, Mohammed Sonic Boom. How are you? Hello, Jelvin. How are you? At my local Sears last year, I took me and someone else posting pictures to Facebook for an article to be written about the closing. They even used our pictures. Well, that's great. I'm glad they used it. I'm glad they sorry, tongue twister. I'm very glad they used your pictures, Butterboy. Hey, Waluigi. Yes, I saw your video about Barnes and Noble. The show on that. Appreciate the shout out. Sad though. I mean, wow, the liquidators really came in and they just ripped out the store fixtures, literally. Sad to see a Barnes and Noble closing, but it's a very rare sight to actually see a physical Barnes and Noble closing. The only Barnes and Noble final round I've ever done is a Shops Riverside, and that was really just a relocation. I hate the new store personally. I think it's very contemporary. Like, it's not like the older classic Barnes and Noble feel, and it doesn't have the high. So it's like low modern ceiling. It's very similar to what an Amazon bookstore is basically. I mean, it's basically an Amazon bookstore. The only difference is the name, basically. That's what I see it as, basically. So makes sense. I'm sure the employees were well informed um, about the closing, I would say maybe a week or two before the liquidators came in. But yeah, I typically wait for the site to be on there in an article, and then I'll make a video about it. So tuning in from Poland, we love your channel. Oh, thank you. If thank you. I love having international fans. That's always a big bonus, especially for this channel. No worries. Most likely, it's just the tenant has to buy the spot first. Yeah, I'll definitely keep you in the loop if there's any more like closings like that. That one was just very random, and it was just like it was they announced it, and it was only like a few days, like they were just getting ready to shut it down. But it kind of makes sense. It sounded like the landlord raised the rent, and I guess Barnes and Noble just agreed to part ways with the property owner. Yeah, because Barnes and Nobles don't really close a lot, and a lot of it too is relocations. In New Jersey, at least, we have a couple of two-level Barnes and Nobles. Rutgers University, New Brunswick. There's one in Glassboro, I believe, that's 2 floors, if I'm not mistaken. The Barnes and Noble Menlo Park has 2 floors, and Barnes and Noble Clifton has 2 floors, and Barnes and Noble in Paramus also has 2 floors. It would be sad to see the Barnes and Noble Clifton go because that's the closest one to me. Paramus, I like that one because that's a gold Schindler MT, which is something very hard to find nowadays. So it'd be sad to see that one go. That one was some kind of carpet store back in the day, but I don't know. Finally going to the beach on the 14th of July. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I've only been to the beach once this year. I went to, I think it was Seagirt. And I'm sure it'll be packed this weekend given the 4th of July crowds. I know a lot of the high schoolers, probably the seniors that just graduated like last week or the week before, they're probably going to go down to Seaside Heights because Seaside Heights is it's something I never did. I mean, Seaside Heights is literally just a bunch of young people getting absolutely wasted. At least in New Jersey, that's what a lot of people see Seaside Heights as. And that's a time to have fun, of course. And you just graduated high school. You want to have some fun and celebrate your accomplishment going through 4 years of high school, which I totally get. You know. Oh, excuse me. That's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, Hilco is liquidating some pharmacies, but we have no idea what pharmacy chain it is. They did a PetSmart in Owens Mills, Maryland, but that was a relocation. And then the Tinton Falls was basically just liquidating store fixtures from a former A&P slash an Acme. We only have one Acme in my area, and I've actually never been there, and I don't plan on going there anytime soon. Uh, the only reason Acme really became relevant, especially in North Jersey, was because of the downfall of A&P and Pathmark, of course. But the two dominant supermarkets, at least where I am, are Stop and Shop and Shoprite. The largest supermarket in New Jersey, hands down, is Shoprite. Shoprite is the best and number one supermarket in New Jersey. There is no other way to sum up the entire state of New Jersey without mentioning Shoprite. It is the number one company, I believe, in the state. It is the number one retail company throughout the whole state of New Jersey. It is the dominant and king uno number one retailer in the entire state of New Jersey. Hanford is number one grocery store in Maine. That makes sense. That actually makes sense. New York, I don't know what the number one retail store is. It's probably either Macy's or I don't know exactly. But ShopRite's the number one retailer in the state. Pennsylvania, the number one retailer would be Boscov's because that's a Pennsylvania-based company. Bookstores will be. I think it's going to be a combination of cafes and like little books. Like it's going to be more focused. Like there'll be play areas for children, there'll be toys for them to interact with. But I think there's going to be less of a focus on actual like toys in the store, and I think there's going to be more of a focus on the experience and the cafes where people can go and study. That's what I think is going to be more of a focus there. Oh, an Italian style dinner. Ooh, that's always fun. I've had those before. We have the garlic bread and the salad and the pasta. It's very, very tasty. Very tasty stuff. I'm surprised there's not more people on here. But I guess given that I had two live streams on Wednesday and Monday, I guess not too many people are joining, which is okay. I mean, I'm cool with the small live stream actually, because then I can keep up with everybody's questions and not have to scroll down all the time and all kinds of questions are literally coming in the chat. Sometimes I can't even keep up with the chat, and that's a good thing actually. That's not a bad thing, but in some ways it's annoying. But at the same time, it's a good thing because it's people want to know questions, and I totally respect that, of course. Oh, Bookshires. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know Texas. I don't really know Texas retail that well, so I cannot answer that question, unfortunately. I know there's Heb in Texas. That's another grocery store. Oh, well, I hope that happens, Mohammed Sonic Boom. Hopefully that happens for you. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Okay, there's more people now. Gonna wait for questions to come in. They'll probably redevelop the building. I don't think Lego is opening up any stores. That one there. Yeah. Hello. Do you think we'll be in good shape with the Delta variant this autumn? Well, if the vaccines are protective against it, then I would say yes. Hopefully, we don't go into another lockdown though, because man, that then there goes our economy. We're going to see more places close, and we definitely need relief, and that would be the time there. They'll probably subdivide it, I'm sure. Yeah, I know it's crazy, and the pandemic is still going on, technically speaking. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely. I mean, there's still a lot of crazy stuff going on with that, but anyways. All right, so I actually think we're going to go ahead and end this stream early. There's just not a lot of people on here, and I figured, you know what, it's a Friday. We can do this at some point next week. We'll talk. There'll be more retail news, hopefully, and I have a couple of videos going up for the next couple of days, guys. So definitely stay tuned for that. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching Q&A live stream number 163. Everybody have a wonderful 4th of July, and that will be it.